but we're going to let some people get on, and we're just trying to get everything going.
Look at this. Look, Casey, look right here. It looks like I'm sipping the liquor.
I'm just making sure, guys, I can't see what I'm doing.
See right over the top?
Okay.
Look at that.
All right, so
which one is this? Facebook?
That's Facebook. This
Look
is
at this. Look,
Instagram,
Casey.
I believe. Facebook, Instagram. Facebook, Instagram.
Look on Facebook.
Who am I pointing at? Who am I pointing at?
But look, I'm sipping right out of the bottle.
You're gonna get 3 people.
And then on here,
Okay, so let's just get a little closer. Are we on both?
does it look like I'm on a straw?
You do, but we're both like I'm half facing it, so we need to we need to get cozy here, son.
I don't think I can. Today.
Okay. All right. So we're also we're gonna let some people get on here. It's Out to Lunch with the Stuff Sisters. We do this monthly, as sort of we feel like it. We actually always feel like drinking at lunch, but sometimes we have to.
Sometimes somebody has to slow Casey down.
Yeah, exactly. Pump the brakes, right?
Exactly right.
Okay. Can you find the live feed on Facebook yet?
Not yet.
Okay, me neither.
I'm working on it.
I'm working on it.
Sometimes when I go to work, I work.
Sometimes I do too, but not always. Sometimes I just don't feel the need.
Understatement
of the
slacker.
What is that?
But
Understatement of the century,
Yeah,
understatement of the decade,
slacker.
understatement of the day. There you go, right?
Casey, I want to go back to looking like I'm slurping this.
Okay, so Out to Lunch.
Don't you wish we had straws?
Do we not have straws?
We don't. No, we don't have our paper straws.
You really shouldn't drink a bubbly drink through a straw anyway, because you can get woo.
Okay,
fast.
that one picture that you used to advertise these Out to Lunches. Do you see our eyes? Because we were sipping champagne.
We had
through a paper
shipping
straw.
Right. Hey,
It's
Roki, we're already live, just to let you know.
Oh, okay.
It's insanity.
Our lunch is arriving.
On
so
little tiny feet.
on little tiny feet.
this. Casey, look.
Whatever.
Little tiny feet.
What we're going to be doing here is drinking and eating and talking about stuff.
There I am.
All
There
sorts
we
of
are.
stuff.
Look, little feet.
There you are, Sloan. I'm trying to find our live
I
feed
gotta
too.
turn
You got to
it
turn your
off.
volume off or
I'm
whatever it
doing
is you
that
have
right
to
now.
do. Whatever.
Sometimes people are inept at their phones, and I'm talking about myself.
Exactly. She definitely is talking about herself.
I'm IT challenged.
I can't seem to get live. Okay.
I have.
So we're gonna get organized here any second now. I hope people are joining us. Sloan, can you see anyone who's joined us?
You are so
are you
silly.
On Insta? Can
Our
you tell
friends-
me who's? I can't find it.
Oh, they're jumping on like crazy.
Oh, good.
Andrea,
Donna-
you are
Donna's
hilarious.
nice. Donna,
Our
Julie Horton,
Hi, Julie.
A. Kovac. I don't know.
Oh, that's
She's-
Amber. Hi, Amber.
Here, just
Amber.
set it
I should have
here.
recognized
Hi,
her
friends.
We'll do it.
Ryan Go.
Oh.
You might know him.
Mr.
We may have to
President.
do a guest thing in a
Jody
minute. Tell us what
Evans.
everything is. Okay, we'll let you know when.
Mr. President.
Brookside Toy and Science is right in there with
Woo!
you.
Hey, neighbors.
Casey, our friends at Flora say this is the best thing I've seen on Thursday in the history of Thursdays.
Ooh, that's a huge compliment. What?
Stick around.
Stick around. It could get weird.
Jambo.
What?
What is
I
it?
don't know.
Jambo something? I just like the
I
Jambo
want
part.
I want somebody in my life named Jambo.
You do have someone in your life named Jambo. They're
I think
right
this is
there.
fantastic.
I
they
do
just
too.
found us.
Right? They just
Emily
found us.
Cheek.
Hi, Emily.
Well, Emily Cheek.
Friends.
Okay. And then the others who don't show up on our feeds, because I can't even get the live show on my feed. There
I've
you
got
go.
us, but
There are five phones within a 2-foot radius right here. Maybe a foot and a half. There is the Instagram phone we're filming on. We're going live on. The phone that has Facebook Live, Sloan's phone, my phone, and Lori's phone. And still, we can't see
wait
everyone.
a minute. There's a phone plugged in Ryoko's office.
Oh, yeah, and there's another phone. And then, of course,
Landline.
upstairs we have a bunch of phones. So, landline, old
Landline.
school. All right, so we're going to begin this officially. Hi, I'm Casey Simmons.
And I'm Sloan Simmons, and we're the Stuff Sisters.
We are the Stuff Sisters. It's
true.
We did not name ourselves the Stuff Sisters. Our customers named us the Stuff Sisters. And we just said, well, how sweet is that? We'll do it.
Run with it.
This
Sometimes
is
there's just really good ideas out there, and they
Yeah.
come to us.
every day.
They walk in the door and they say, "Hi, you're the Stuff Sisters," and we said, "Sounds great. Come back."
Yeah, but they say, hi, I'm a good idea. And you are going
Stay
to now
a
be
while.
called the Stuff Sisters.
Stay a while. Make
Um,
yourself comfortable if you're a good idea.
That's right. So
If you're a bad idea,
hit the bricks. Okay, so I want to do a volume check with everyone. If someone could tell us if our phones are picking up the volume okay, that would be super helpful. Make sure your volume's up first, however, but just make sure that at a decent volume level that you're getting us loud and clear. This is called Out to Lunch with the Stuff Sisters.
True. And this is Mr. Eisenhower says we're day drinking.
Oh boy.
Cheers.
Cheers to everyone. So what we do at Out to Lunch, we just simply drink a little bit of fizzy lifting drinks.
Kirk says he can hear us on Facebook loud and clear.
Oh, thank you, Kirk. We appreciate that.
Chris Ann.
Put him on the tech team.
Chris Ann, thank you again
Chris
for last
Ann.
week. Oh
We'll talk about that in a second. That'd be wonderful.
She says we can hear you.
Okay, good. All right, so we are good to go.
Hi, Suzanne. I'm saying hi to our friends. You can just keep talking. I'm just going to do it quietly.
Okay. So what we do is we get a little bit of something cocktaily to drink. We usually feature like a local food or something that we love or a recipe out of one of our cookbooks. You said you were going to keep doing that quietly. Now, I do see you doing it, but the quietly
I wanted
is...
you to know I was still doing it in case you weren't watching.
Sometimes
you float off. You do.
Often I float off.
Can you see me now?
Today, oh my gosh, it could be a long hour.
It's still right here.
It's going to be a long one, guys. I'm going to tell you right now.
Here I am, sitting right here.
And the clothes I have on today are a little slicker than normal for some reason. They're all cotton. So if I slide off this stool and like my chin on here, it's not because I'm drunk.
Right.
Okay.
Tell your story walking before I call the cops.
So, let's.
I'm wearing burlap. Come on, stay right where I am.
Yeah, exactly. Tonight. Today. What?
Today is today.
Today is today.
It's
Tomorrow's
all day
tomorrow.
and half the night.
Okay. I got up really early this morning. I'm not a morning person, so and I am drinking before 1, so or 2 or 3 or whatever would be a more appropriate time. Today we're going to be munching on food from Sayachi.
Right.
Sayachi is a Brookside Japanese restaurant that I think it's safe to say we frequent.
Frequent's a word that sounds.
I'm not sure.
Frequent's a word that sounds small.
Yeah. I'm not sure a week goes by ever where we haven't been at least once. I would say we average probably twice a week. And during COVID, we went there a lot and got takeout because they had an amazing operation for to keep everyone safe.
Hi, friends.
Who is there? Someone?
I'm just still saying hi.
Okay. So
Say
we're
hi to
gonna
Becky.
be. Hi, Becky.
Hi,
we're gonna taste some of those yummy rolls in a minute and just show them to you. Lori dropped the phone.
There
one of the
one
5
phone.
phones.
We're down to 17 phones here, people.
All right. Okay, it's back. It's back, folks. We are good to go. And then we're also going to talk about...
Oh, boy. It looks like Chris Ann possibly went to junior high school with Kirk.
No way. Cheers to that.
Cheers
Connections.
to junior high.
Okay, before we talk about
Was
stuff...
your junior high 2 years like my junior high was 2 years? 7th and 8th grade, right?
Yeah, 2 years ago, yes. 2 years, 7th and 8th grade.
Casey's not good with math.
Right. Which is
Lori,
why...
was your junior high 2 years or 4 years?
Which is why I was in
6 years?
junior high 2 years
No,
ago.
I had elementary and our junior high and high school were all together.
So you went through 6th grade, and then 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 were over
I
here in
went
high
through
school.
7th grade.
7th
and
grade.
then 8th through.
It's all so different.
It's very different. Before we talk about stuff and ourselves and what we're doing at the store and all that kind of stuff, I would like to mention 2 things. One is this morning, I was the guest of one of my very good friends, Jessica Kerrigan, for the Jackson County CASA Light of Hope breakfast. Jackson County CASA is an amazing organization here in Kansas City, and I put it on my personal feed. Today, they are doing text donations. If you go to Jackson County Jackson County CASA,
Just, okay.
CASA, which stands for Court Appointed Special Advocate, which is for people who help support children who are in the foster system. They are the adult in their life who helps them go navigate all of these difficult things. It's an amazing organization. And if you go, they're on both Instagram and Facebook. If you go to their to their pages, you can see how to text to make a donation if you'd like to do that today. I made my donation this morning. Our store also has them part of our season of giving every year. So we, as a company, have made our donation. Sloan, I know you donate. So just an invitation to donate. I'm going to give you another invitation to support something that we also support and tell you a fun story.
I want you to use support 13 times and I'm going to start counting. Go.
Okay. I'm feeling supported. I like to support others. I think supporting people is important. I think we all should support more people every day. I hear you. I see you. I support you.
We're at 5.
Am I 5? Okay.
5. Now it's
all right.
Norman.
I'm getting a supporting role in this live video.
You're wearing your arch supports.
I wear arch supports.
I'm wearing my arch supports. That makes 2.
Okay.
So,
I'm an 8.
Okay, just talk seriously.
So on last Friday evening, we were generously given tickets to the Royals game. I'm just going to say it wasn't the Royals' best game, but it was the best night to be at a Royals game.
oh my Lord.
Right, but I like to support my local baseball team.
You know what I say?
Go team! Go team!
Go
Okay.
team! Go sports ball!
Sports ball. Sloan even knew what sport it was. And I'm going to say this,
It was
Sloan,
gorgeous at the
she
stadium.
cheered at appropriate
Gorgeous.
times. And she at appropriate times. So I'm just saying, she's getting, like, she almost knows the difference.
I growled a little bit at the
between
Atlanta
baseball,
Braves. That one guy was kind of cocky.
Football, American.
Go team.
Football, European soccer. You almost know the difference.
Oh, I totally know the difference. It's all sports ball.
Right. So we were invited as guests
Swimming is
of the
sports ball.
KU Endowment, which is the nonprofit organization that helps support Kansas
KU's
health
endeavors.
system and all of their research and medical stuff that they do to, change people's lives, save people's lives, and help people live better lives, healthier lives, longer. We have a fund at the KU Endowment, an endowed fund called the Simmons Family Cancer Research Fund.
Correct.
And it was Colon Cancer Awareness Night at the K. Go Colons!
Go
Okay.
colon cancer.
So,
Not.
super important because so they invited us.
If you're over 45, get scanned.
Yeah, for sure.
Big time.
Big shift in what age group this cancer affects, guys. Much younger than it's skewing much younger now. So if you're having problems in that area, demand a scan. Period. Push.
Stand up and say, I'm
Prepare,
ready. I'm ready
right?
for my scan.
Right. So it's no longer 15 above, 65 and over. It's start at 45 minimum. Like if that's your first baseline. But if you're having problems before that, ask to be
Do you know what Suzanne says?
diagnosed or reviewed.
Suzanne says, bottoms up.
Bottoms up, babies.
Bottoms
okay.
up for colon cancer.
Putting into that shit.
Oh my
okay.
God, what an event.
So anyway, what?
A name for an event.
Bottoms up for. Oh my God.
Oh,
Chris Ann,
boy.
we have a new fundraising idea. Bottoms up for
Just-
colon cancer.
Chris Ann, make a note. We're on it.
We're on it.
Bottoms
Hosted
up.
by the stepsister.
With a
We just
special-
committed to something
We
else
could have a
right
special
then.
guest.
Yes.
Dr. Al-Rajabi could join us.
Oh, okay. So let me tell you, this was so cool. Our father's doctor. So our father died of complications, metastatic colon cancer. However, he had survived non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. He was given 2 years. He survived 7. And then, as cancer will do, it decided to show up in his liver, but it turned out it was colon cancer.
It was like a pop-up.
So in the end, he died of colon cancer. His doctor, amazing human being, amazing doctor, research nerd, like in every possible good way. Such a great bedside manner.
He would approve of you using the word nerd.
Oh, total nerd. Total cancer nerd. Fight cancer nerd. Anyway, he was going to be there. We got so
was at the game,
excited.
and we got to meet his wife.
And we got to meet his wife.
So cool.
And they are, and we even I got to learn a bunch about Ramadan.
Yep.
And more about like how the fasting actually works and all that, which, again. So it was just a really neat night. And we had a wonderful time. And we want to thank the KU Endowment and KU
inviting
Cancer
us.
Center for the work they do and for inviting us.
And can we go
including
back
us.
to how beautiful the weather was? I mean, there was not a more
was
picture perfect day to go to a
perfect.
baseball game.
And because everything to me is a shop hop, I did go to the Royal shop.
I know.
And I did eyeball a few things that I will be
She
getting.
acted like she was going to the bathroom.
And I was gone a while.
No.
No. Anyway, to
She
all the
was in the
people we met
store.
that night and everything I wanted. So anyway, that's sort of like
Bottoms up.
bottoms up. Oh, and then we were at the Women's Employment Network luncheon last week also, which we were sponsors of.
It was so
But
much
you
fun.
That's all on our social feed. The two I just mentioned are on our social feed. The Women's Employment Network you can find on our social feed for our store. Okay, so now, have we gotten community?
We love Kansas City.
And I just very
And her people.
quickly, I want to say we did make a post yesterday that briefly talks about the tragic events in Kansas City that have become globally talked about. And we want to send our deepest love and support to Ralph Yarl and his family. So you can read about that there too. All right, now moving on.
Moving on.
First,
What you got?
we're gonna have a bite. So Sayachi, when they do to go, it's even beautifully presented. Look at that.
So beautiful.
All right, isn't that gorgeous?
So much sushi.
And then we even got a few tuna rolls also because we are sushi fanatics. So we're gonna open this. Ryoko, can you tell us what we're eating? We have favorites we normally order, but we just said surprise us today. So can you tell us what this is?
Coming to you live right now is the voice of Ryoko Yamanaka.
You can come over here behind me if you want.
That's the crab, spicy crab,
Spicy crab roll,
spicy tuna,
spicy tuna,
shrimp tempura,
shrimp tempura, okay,
Shrimp tempura roll.
and then
tuna.
This is negihama, yellowtail.
Oh,
Negihama?
okay,
And this is-
hamachi,
This is a negitoro, which is a fari
tuna.
tuna with a scallion. This is a hamachi.
Okay, let me take
with
this off. Okay, so hold on just a minute. Ryoko, don't go away. So,
Very important.
Ryoko,
The food is it's out to lunch, Ryoko.
Ryoko,
Okay.
with a little bit louder voice, tell them again what this is.
negitoro, which is fatty toro. I mean the tuna.
Tuna.
With a scallion.
Okay.
And then this is negihama. It's a hamachi, which is a yellowtail with a scallion.
And
Okay.
yellowtail is a tuna. Is it tuna? Yellowtail? Or is it its own? No, it's its own
Yellow
fish.
tail. Okay, now Ryoko,
So
come behind me real quick. Just real quick. Come here between your two
children.
This is Ryoko Yamanaka.
Yay, Ryoko!
Yay! We have a guest. Ryoko Yamanaka changed my diapers. Not recently. Just want you to know that.
Casey, maybe she's sticking around.
Right. When I was 2, and I've told her the opportunity will come around again. Bottoms up. Okay,
Bottoms
anyway, Ryoko was born and raised in Japan, but got here when she was in college, got to the United States in college, and our family immediately adopted her,
She's our family.
and then she got stuck with us. And she has helped raise us.
Like duct tape.
And then took kind of like early retirement. She was in New York City. She's very, I mean, come on. She was like a vice president of a Japanese bank. Overqualified to work here.
Hot shot.
So anyway, she then came home to her American family, and we haven't let her go since. Matter of fact, we make her live in Sloan's
She lives with me.
on the 3rd floor apartment in Sloan's big historic home, and she's not allowed to leave without permission.
And now she just sits around and describes sushi at lunch.
Yes, but anyway, so we have a Japanese consultant who helps us choose the proper places to eat Japanese in Kansas City.
Correct.
And Sayachi is Ryoko approved. It's very good, right?
Very
and
good.
we highly recommend the agadashi tofu, right?
Yes.
It's an appetizer, but I suggest eating it there.
Could be backwards, people. Sayachi.
Sayachi.
Let's turn it
These are
upside
our
down
friends
and
at
backwards.
Sayachi.
There it is.
Okay.
Upside down and backwards.
Okay.
Now it looks like it's Japanese.
And here it is in double time. Ready? So put yours above mine. Okay, there it is. All right, Ryoko, thank you very much.
Thank you for
making
picking
sure.
up lunch.
She's also our CFO, which here stands for Chief Financial Officer.
Cheap financial officer.
Yes, she's very frugal, and we appreciate it. Okay, so what's one? This one I already forgot.
Yeah, that's spicy crab.
I'm gonna do spicy crab, and you're gonna have to talk.
Casey's eating spicy crab. There, I said it. Are you happy? Sayachi's good food.
You want to know who
It's
all
good
else
food.
is watching?
Yes,
you
please.
guys?
I want to say hi.
So, since we last checked in, Oh My Doodle, Patty Boot 4,
Yeah.
Ron Eggleston,
Okay, Ron.
I'm waving at all our friends.
MMB 73, I think you know who that is. Nancy Kellstrom,
Hi, Nancy.
Jonathan Ann,
One of
Hi,
our mom's
friends.
best friends.
Lori Gotchel,
Hi, Lori.
Gotcha.
Jill Burton,
Hi,
The
Hi,
Jill.
Jill.
The Materials Design Company,
Okay.
and Lisa Payne.
Lisa,
This
welcome everyone.
Are a lot of friends.
We have a lot of people today. This is amazing. Okay,
Do you think they're all drinking?
are you guys drinking prosecco at lunch?
Having Prosecco
or
at
something
lunch?
harder, or something softer?
Sometimes people take vodka in their water bottles. Sometimes. I'm just
There's a
saying.
TV show about that. Okay, what we'd like to talk about today first. That was like the long intro. How many minutes did we use on the intro?
About 27.
15.
Okay, I'm
Oh,
gonna
that's
eat
good.
this.
That's nice. Okay, Sloan,
Cover
did you have the
all
same one I had? Did you just do pufferfish lips? Okay. Appreciation April. Okay. Appreciation April is an annual event at our store.
Like 10 years or more.
Yeah. It is a entire month of customer appreciation, new customers, existing customers, VIP customers, lifelong customers.
Hold on. All customers.
Right. I'm giving us some idea of what that would look like.
All. The
customers.
umbrella is all.
All, which, by the way, is the umbrella for every day of anyone who's welcome in our store, by the way.
Always welcome. If you're nice.
What we do is we give free gifts with purchases all month long. Each week, the gifts get bigger. And this is the part a lot of people don't realize. The amount you spend and the value of the gift gets closer together. So by grand finale week, you are actually...
Which is next week.
You're actually getting a gift that's almost valued at the amount you're spending. So you're basically getting like twice your money's worth or whatever. This week is week 3. And this week it is a picnic kit with a purchase of $75 or more of anything in the store.
Do I look good in blue?
You do. And it comes in this adorable bag that we made just for this.
Cool
This is going
stuff.
to be one of our new fun totes that you're going to see
This is
coming
your
around.
picnic kit.
So it is grocery size tote.
And
so
it has
is
the little
reusable.
bottom in it,
It
so
has
you have
the
the little hard
supportive
bottom.
It says cool stuff inside.
I'm
and then
holding it.
Sloan, what do they then get? No, I'm going to do it.
Casey's going to do it because I'm
Okay.
going to hold the bag.
It's a 2-person picnic
I'm
kit.
always left holding the bag when she goes into the banks.
It is kind of thematic. We didn't mean that. We didn't do that. We did this by accident. I'll put this inside. We do out to lunch with 2 people, right? And we do it with you. And this is a 2-person picnic kit.
Clearly, we do out to lunch with about 14 people.
Well,
got at
yes,
least
but
2 sitting
only 2 of
right here
us.
supporting
Well, and then
us.
all the people who join us. Okay, so I'm going to take the wraps out.
I'm taking the beautiful bag out because I'm going to be cool stuff inside.
Right, and then inside gift wrap for you because it's a gift.
It's a gift.
You get 2 of the large dinner size plate or barbecue size plate, what we call melamine leopards and birds plates. I'll
What's
get it.
really cool is
Little
even if you
closer.
shop online
Faux
and you
paper
spend
plate.
what you need to get the gift, this is put in your box. You're going to get a
Right.
special Prezi.
So $700 more, and this gift is valued at $48 total.
Look at how cute sushi looks
So
on this plate.
$50 total. And then you also get 2 cups, and they're 2 different colors, so you don't get your cups mixed up with your picnic
No.
friend.
No.
And so you get 1 pink and 1 turquoise. These have the leopard.
We also have the other kit.
Also have another kit that you can choose birds. So they would be the bird like that's on this plate, and you get a pink or a turquoise of birds. So the only choice you
Pink
get
or
is
turquoise bird cups.
bird cups. So you get these 2 plates no matter what, and then you either get 2 leopard, or as my nephew used to say, yeopard.
Mom, there's a yeopard.
Cups or 2 bird cups. Does that make sense?
Aren't they adorable?
So
together? Look at that.
So picnic for 2. Melamine, no charge, free to you.
Yeah.
So that goes through Sunday. Then on Sunday night, we announce the new
Oh,
gift
yeah,
for
the
the week.
new
We
gift
don't
for
tell
next
you in
week.
advance because it's always a surprise. We will announce the grand finale week.
But it's kind of jumbo.
The only thing I want to say about
Next week.
both of these gifts right now, they are while supplies last, and we do get as many gifts as we've given in the past, or any that we think we need to have extras around. We do that. We try to make sure everyone gets a gift, but there are occasions where we run out because it's hard to predict. And I want to tell you, I would suggest shopping today, tomorrow, Saturday for this week's
Yeah,
gift.
this one's going
We're open
fast.
Sunday. This one's going pretty fast.
Before we
So-
came down to the lower level at stuff where we sell the lingerie and the lawnmowers, the stuff ran down real quick to get more gifts to give out while we were down here.
So I'm not saying I know when we'll run out, but I just feel like this one's pacing a little bit faster. So if you want to buy your $75 worth online and select store pickup, we will that puts you in the lineup. We will automatically pull your gift and put it with your pickup, and then when you come in, you can shop again or do whatever you want to do. Okay, so that's just a little insider hint of how to make sure you get your gift. Next week, it'll launch on Sunday night. We're closed physically at the store Monday, Tuesday, but you can shop online to get that gift. And that gift is the one that we have exactly the number we can have, and we can't get any more. So this is a very special gift coming up. So stay tuned for that.
Okay, so we have a couple of notes here, by the way.
I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna try the
Suzanne
fatty
Thompson
tuna.
Wright is inviting Robert to come, her son to come and have sushi because she's not a fan, but she's
Okay.
willing to embrace letting her son learn more.
that
And
one's good.
Suzanne and Lori Brose both say, "Yay, Ryoko's face! Yay, Ryoko on the big movie,
On the big movie screen. Oh my!
on the big lunch."
Okay, the fatty tuna is very, very good.
Is it good? Are you happy? How's the chewing going? Pretty good.
Amazingly.
Good.
You know,
You're
I
kind-
love Japanese food,
I know you do.
and you know I love sushi,
I know you love.
and you
sushi.
know I love sashimi, which is just the raw fish.
I know you love sushi.
And I love it all.
You do.
All of it.
Agadashi tofu, yeah.
I wish I could afford my Japanese habit. Because then I'd just be like so healthy, it'd be ridiculous. That and a little bit of Tex-Mex. Oh, sorry.
Right.
All right, so gift. Now, what should you buy to get your free gift? We have a couple
We've
suggestions.
got holidays galore coming up here.
We've got some suggestions. We're just saying. First of all, there's new stuff in the entire store. I can tell you that for a fact because Lori,
It's
who's with us
crazy
right now,
beautiful upstairs right now.
and I have been merchandising the last 3 weeks. Every week we've had to redo the front, the big displays because that's how much we're getting in. It's been amazing, right, Lori?
That's right.
It's amazing. So, Mother's Day, graduation is what we want to talk about today. There are gifts galore for both upstairs. Greeting cards,
The greeting cards are
little
adorable.
little small gifts, what I call host gifts. You may be going to a graduation party, and okay, so I figured this out. My daughter's graduating from high school this year, right? Okay.
This is a gift.
Hallelujah!
Let's hear it for
We
people
made it!
graduating.
Okay, wait, it hasn't happened yet. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We
Knock
believe.
on, okay, knock on wood.
Yeah, we believe that my daughter will be graduating from high school in a couple weeks. So let's just say that.
Let's
She's picked a
pretend.
college. She's committed to a college. She's done all that. And then I'm working on her graduation party, right? And then I find out somewhere in the last 4 or 5 months that the kids all go to each other's parties. Like you invite all 100 classmates to these parties. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Crazy.
Right? So anyway, we do this. And I thought, okay, she can't take, I mean, obviously it would make no sense to do anyway. So I decided that small, like hostess type graduation gifts would be good to take to those other parties where you're not obviously not everyone's going to get, anyway. So we have some of those kind of gifts. I put them on the graduation table because I didn't realize that was sort of a thing. And I thought I would feel good if I walked up with a little jar of cookies or a little thank you note pack or just something little for her to take to these parties. My goodness. So, but what I really love for graduation and Mother's Day is personalized. Right? So we're going to show you some personalized gifts today that you can order. And if you order them very soon, like by Sunday, we guarantee they'll be here by Mother's Day. And then graduation is kind of a floating thing.
Well, graduation's like UMKC starts like May 13-ish.
Right.
There's 20. We've got some people who don't graduate till June. Graduation is a very wide.
Right.
It's like spring break now.
Yes.
Spring break is like part of February all the way to April.
Right.
And then graduation's kind of that same, like a month and a half.
So
We'll
what
make
we're
it
saying is
happen.
if you order for Mother's Day, if you order through Sunday, any of the things we're going to show, we know they will be here. We will guarantee they'll be here
Correct.
by Mother's Day. Graduation, you can kind of gauge that. Most of these things take 2 to 3 weeks to arrive, so plan accordingly. Have I covered all the?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you like to talk about these cool things? Let me move this for a minute, and I'm gonna. Sloan, which one do you want on your left or your right?
Doesn't matter.
I think I'm gonna put this one on my side.
Oh, really? Shocking. That her favorite things just went to her side of the table.
Well, no, it's that little shrimp tail. I love those little shrimp tails. You know,
It had to do with the quantity.
Maybe it did,
Really,
Lori.
Lori?
Would you have to point that out to everybody?
Sometimes the truth hurts, Casey.
Yes. So this is exactly how this appears in our case.
Except when in the store everything is facing the right way.
Right. It's all backwards to you, but it is backwards
It's
to you,
backwards
isn't it?
today.
It's not.
Okay.
To
It's
me.
backwards on me.
Okay, give it a second. It is
Oh,
backwards.
It's backwards.
I'm sorry this is backwards, guys. We haven't figured that out yet.
Oh, it is backwards.
It's
Yeah,
backwards.
I'm sorry. We have tried flipping the camera. It doesn't work. We don't know what we're doing wrong, and we may have to hire an expert soon. So if someone's an expert, you let us know. Okay. These are $40. Does that say $40, Lori?
Yes.
These
It
are
says
these are $40 each. Now, if these are not on our online store, okay? These are not on our online store, but a version of these are on our online store. So if you want to see the quality and the colors up close and read about them, you can go on our online store and look at what you would search for is heart wristlet keychain.
But
Okay.
these, because they demand personalization, we do these in the store right now.
In the store right now only, so you can call us. We'll give you the number in a minute, or you can come in and you can order these. So it is a wristlet,
It's leather.
leather wristlet keychain. So this is a nylon. It's a really thick nylon webbing, and it slides over very easily.
It has a leather closure where they have sewn it all together,
Yes.
and then you have a leather tab with the initials,
Right.
And then we have brass, a hook, and then also the
Yeah.
rings. They're
so
super strong.
This can hook onto your bag. This can hook something else onto this. I mean, it's just very
and I want to say here,
convenient.
it fits all wrist
wrists.
sizes.
By the way, this is a generous wrist one so that it's easy to pull on and off, and also easy to hang over a doorknob, which is how I love to keep track of mine. And then you get a personalization. This is the style of the personalization. Okay.
it's a stacked letters.
Stacked. I'm going to do this so you can see it. Can you look in there and see, Sloan, if yours is reflecting?
Yeah, so they are reflecting.
Okay.
So
I'll pull
like
it back.
HV would be like, let's say, Harl Van Dersen. So if you
CS
had,
would be Casey Simmons.
so we have 7 colors. We've got this beautiful orchid. This is what
Okay.
orchid is.
So
And then yours is called, I
blue,
think, blue.
navy, blue.
Blue.
And then this one is we have a couple that are contrast because they don't do the leather to match.
Correct.
Coral is one. You get the actual natural leather, just really pretty, with the leather accent here. So it's kind of two-toned.
It's beautiful.
Okay. Sloan, I'll let you
Okay,
keep going
and
with
then
colors.
we have what they call teal, which some people's teal is another person's turquoise. This one also has the accent in the brown leather.
Mine.
All right. Again, you've got the brown leather where they've sewn it together and stitched
I
it.
lost my chopsticks.
Shocking. Try
Sloan,
look-
where's my chopsticks?
Why don't you try to look for them?
Can I have my chopsticks?
Okay, there we go. Casey's found her chopsticks. And then we have what we call green. So it's going to be green leather. You can see the green leather here, green leather here. Again, all pieces come with the hook, the key ring. Things come apart. You can take them off. Black has been super popular. Again, a stacked leather. You're going to give us their first initial and their last name, and then they put the line between them. This one we made because we loved it so much at EXO.
Red.
And then red comes with red. So very few of them come with the accent. I think it's the turquoise or the
the
teal
coral.
and the coral come with the brown leather, which is beautiful. We brought these out at Valentine's Day. Casey mentioned them. We have them in the store. They have these gorgeous, like, really graphic
Casey
hearts
style
on
hearts. Casey hearts is what I call them. And you can see the heart ones online. So if you don't want personalization, but you like the idea and you just want a heart, all of these colors are available online with just the standard heart on it.
So for
This is
this,
kind of a great scrawled heart, and it's one of my favorites.
so for these gifts, these amazing leather with the stretchy and the roll-on, they're just so easy to wear.
Maybe no second one already.
Really shocking. Somebody eats too much lunch. I just want to say.
Sayachi.
You don't want to share with Casey because you're not going to get what you want. These are $40 gifts. Done, sent to you, brought to here. We'll gift wrap it, but these are $40. They put the gold on. It's indented a little bit. You can see, you can almost feel where they've pressed it into the leather. It's just really,
So
really
the
awesome
colored
stuff.
ones are called pebble. This is pebbled leather. It has that pebble surface, so it holds up really well.
See how you can feel how they
Yes.
pressed it in?
They're embossed. Mm-hmm. They're embossed, and then the leather is a really thick, nice, and the edges are finished. These are really nicely done. For the price, we were really impressed. And you pay no shipping on ordering them to get them to us. So if you order them and you pick them up at the store, you don't pay the shipping for the creators to make them and get them to us. We cover that for you.
And they're made in California.
Yeah, they're made in California. If you order them online,
Look at all the colors.
the
on this
heart
side.
ones, you just pay for the shipping for the item to get to you. But this, to get to us, you don't pay shipping or any
Look at all the
additional.
fun
You pay the
colors.
$40. You get the personalized keychain to stuff. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm.
It is.
Did I say that well, Lori?
You did fine.
Okay.
Very clear.
Sometime we'll talk with the Human Resources Department about overall.
Lenny!
Overall, what
Huh?
you're doing here.
30 minutes.
Okay.
Awesome.
So
there they
that's
are.
one custom gift that's under $50. But again, I feel like
Lifetime
this
gift.
is a lot of bang for your buck. And in most, not in all cases, but in many cases, you'll find a color that goes with, if they're going on to their next school, you may be able to find
But
their
I just
school
have to
color
go
in this
over
collection too.
All of
Not
the-
always, but sometimes.
If you don't want the hook, you take it off. If you don't want the extra key ring, you want to put your keys right on this, you take this off. I mean, it's just,
Yeah, we give you
All these pieces come with
this
it.
key piece, this key ring, and this hook, and the fob, and so you can
Right.
use it however you choose.
We had a customer the other day that took this key ring part off, this part here, and put it onto this so that she had two rings, one with the H and the V going around, whatever. Her leather thing. I can't remember what it was that she did. It was really cool.
Okay.
So she put those on. She put that on here like this. It was really cool. I mean, you can make it your own.
One of my favorite things is they moved their fob to this ring with the hook, and then so their fob ring with their single door key or whatever
Right.
hooked back on to the ring with
It was
the other
cool.
stuff. I don't know, just cool ideas. Also, one of the ideas
make it your
that they suggested and we thought was really great is you can also do XO. Hugs and kisses. So that would be a custom, but that is another idea. So also think of things like fun other ways to do.
So
Sometimes best friends will do matching ones with both their initials,
Right.
and
G and
like
S
flipped.
and-
Like my daughter has a really good friend named Grace, so they bought each like little necklaces that have each other's initials, so they could do like GS and SG to have matchy friend stuff. So
say hello to Kristen.
hey, Kristen, how are
All the
you?
way from Washington, D.C. area. We miss you. We miss your face, too.
Yes, we miss your face.
It was too much
Sloan,
fun
what are
when
you
worked
trying
here.
next from Sayachi?
I
Do you want to try one of these that I just had two of? This is the
That she
shrimp
just had
tempura
two
roll.
of?
Two.
Yes.
You notice I'm not dipping in the wasabi, which is the green spicy stuff, or soy, because I like my sushi just sort of like straight up. But Sayachi also, for some of their fishes, they supply a special specific sauce, and it's fantastic because it draws out the flavor of certain fishes really well. It's this kind of vinegary soy, but it's not like just soy, and I love it. So I'd suggest that too. Sloan, what is your favorite roll on this? Do you have a favorite?
No, I'm a big fan of the spicy crab.
Is that what I'm eating? No, that's this one. Okay, I'm gonna try
The
this
one,
one.
first one we get. Are you happy?
That's a good little sucker.
Go
If it was
team.
octopus, then the sucker would be a double entendre. Okay.
So, Lori, anybody else we need to say hi to?
Nobody in the last couple minutes.
Okay.
We're good.
Does anyone have any questions for us or anything they want that they need to know? You're welcome to type it in, and Lori or Sloan will try to catch it.
And then Casey, also say hi to Barbara Sloan.
Oh, hi, Barbara. Hope
Hi,
all's
friends.
well. Even if we don't answer it here live on air, so to speak, we will answer it later. So while you're thinking of it, you may want to do that now. Okay. We want to talk about some other custom items. These are available in our online store. They're
Everything we're going to show you right now is available to order custom on the online store.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to take these items off this tray because we're going to use, I think we may need this tray to show because these reflect, and so it's hard to sometimes show these on a camera. Okay, so I think I've got that lined up for both.
Enough.
Okay, so first I'm going to show you the two rings, sterling silver, handmade in Kansas City. Incredible price for solid sterling handmade.
I'm going to go back. Solid
Sterling. These are not plated. These will always be sterling. $50 either design. And they're word rings, so you can have anything you want put on them. I don't know if you guys, can you check your cameras to see if you
they're
can see
upside
this at
down,
all?
You can see them, but
But
they're
you can
upside
see
down.
the quality of the ring and all that.
Yeah, the closer you get, the better.
I just threw it on the floor.
No, I was just wanting to try that.
And by the way, you can throw them on the floor and they come out just fine. Okay. So lots of different, we can size this. It can say, like this one says be present.
This
you can
one says
have
cheer. I'm not showing you
names.
my other horrible fingernails.
You can have names, dates, significant references, anything you want on these rings.
This artist
is called-
doesn't care what you write as long as it fits. If it's a strong language, fine. If it's numbers, fine.
Fine.
If it means only something to you and makes absolutely no sense, totally fine.
Men,
Is that the big one? Does that relax?
so all sizes are available. And what I also want you to know that if you come to the store, you'll notice the difference in the width of these two rings. You can specify the flat width. These are called flat fat.
And these are called
Sorry.
these are called narrow round, which is really hard to see.
So
on
they're
this
rounded
camera.
and narrow. They're like more like what you know, just what we sort of like your more traditional. Okay. They have a hand struck surface. They can say anything you want. And like
Do you know
Son
why they have
said,
a hand struck surface?
You tell
Because
me.
they're hand struck.
they're hand struck, which is wonderful because a couple things you guys may not know. When you work silver, all metals, they're soft when you sort of start with them in most cases. As you strike them and work the metal, it becomes harder and more rigid and stronger. So what I always liked, and when they heat it up with their torches, that is what makes the silver resilient. So I always love that because I wear a lot of silver, as you guys know, because I love the idea that it has been under fire and it has been under pressure that makes it so beautiful. And I kind of feel like that's me. Okay. She's not biting.
I just.
So you can kind of see one here
It
on my
is what
hand.
it is. You've been under pressure.
Right?
Be hand struck.
You know what? Let me hand.
And I'm going to be.
You know
and
what?
I've
Can
been
I
hands
hand
down.
strike you right now?
No, you may not. Okay. So
So, but I want to go through this one more time. This artist does not pour into a mold. She does not. If you want to spell,
she doesn't
the
buy
word,
rings and just stamp a word on them.
If you want to spell the word happy, or in this case, it probably says yapapa. So, to all of you, yapapa, is that when she wants to strike in the word for you. I'm sorry. Be careful with your drink because when that shoots out your nose, it's gonna burn like a
Sloan can
mother.
read backwards.
Yapapa. I raised a child. So, I will tell you when she's
My name backwards is Yesak.
We know.
It is Yesak.
Special. A very special name.
Yesak was a giraffe.
Is that when she goes to strike the word happy, she hits H and then A. Every piece. When Casey says hand struck.
What about
hand,
Yapaha?
Yapaha? YPPAH. Did you think I couldn't spell it? I don't think so.
Okay.
So,
And one other thing I should tell you
ton of handwork.
is, where is it? I know I put one out. Stop it.
Yapapa.
Stop.
Woohoo.
I mean, you're killing me.
Spell that.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
There's two sizes of
Oh.
struck lettering. There's two sizes. And there's three sizes, and you can do a mini that other people really actually can't read.
The mini is
it
so
can be
small
more
you have
private.
to have.
Like it's supposed to be private, but you can see there's something there. Some of the ones that are already in here, and you can buy from the case also. We have gratitude, bliss, never
Happy.
give up, happy,
Relax.
laugh, shine. One of my favorites, shine bright, joy. Just authenticity. There's just any word or couple words that you want. It's
And I will
absolutely fine.
tell you one of the coolest things we do with this artist pieces. This one says peace or ESAP. Is a lot of customers. Well, a lot of customers
can't
come in
even.
to buy a gift for someone and they don't know the person's ring size because it's kind of like precise. You can come to Stuff, purchase this ring, any ring. We gift wrap it. You give that gift you give this ring kind of as a placeholder. Then you get to come back with your friend, daughter, loved one, and they get to resize their finger. They pick their own word. I mean, it's really, really awesome. But you get to give a gift. Just return that ring, and then we'll have one made for you.
You can also pre-buy it, and we can put a little card in that says a custom ring has been bought for you. It will be handmade. Come by the store, and we will get the details. We'll size your ring and get your details.
Casey, cool note here from the interwebs.
Yes.
Suzanne's son gave her one of these rings for Christmas. It's one of her most treasured items.
Oh, I love that. See,
He picked
Mother's
the word, he
Day,
did
a
the
mother.
whole thing.
Okay, and I want to show you. They stack. These stack very well. We bring this up for Mother's Day because kids' names. These have been very popular, so you
Birth
put your kids'
dates.
names on them. You can even do the birth date on the back, so you can't forget it. But you can do kids' names. So people do what I call family stacks. So they are very nice. They can stack very easily. Also, this is a great way to start a tradition. So if you have young moms who are having maybe their first baby and you're like, well, I don't want to put the baby's name on it because there's going to be more kids. Do these because then you can add as additional kids come into their lives.
One of my favorite
Grandma
stories
rings.
about these rings is a woman customer, wanted to give a ring to her son. Her son wanted one of these rings. So she had one made for him as he left the house to go to college. It said, brush your teeth. She felt it was the most important thing she could tell him as he moved
You know
through
what?
life.
Dental hygiene is directly
But
associated
it
with your
was-
lifespan.
That child,
so that's a good mom.
That child is a grown man. He still comes back. He still wears a ring and it says, brush your teeth. It's
By the way,
brilliant.
It's a fantastic reminder.
Brush your teeth.
Just start out with your teeth.
It's basic.
It's good. It's basic.
So we've done the rings.
Mother's Day, graduation, good for both. Really well received. We know that customers love them because when they get one, they almost always come in the store later and tell us, or if they receive one from like an online order, we always get an email after they, I love my ring. Oh my
so
God. It's so like,
beautiful.
and it feels, they
They're hefty.
feel and they look, because they are handmade. These are, like Sloan said, these are not,
solid.
they're not bulk rings that someone just hammers a name or thing
Or
into.
poured
Which
it
some
into a
people
mold.
do. And, you know, I'm not trying to be judgy, but we, of course, this is a Kansas City female artist who we are supporting in her craft. Okay, I'm just going to say that.
Just get it out.
Now, in that same vein, we also do charms. This is backwards. So, Sloan, can you read that backwards?
Niggle-erst. Niggle-erst. Or you could rest, actually. Rest. Oh, no, Redderts. Revlas. Smarch.
Or on our side, it's sterling silver charms.
Right.
Okay.
Or it's sterling silver charms. Upside down and backwards. Still
Okay.
bad.
So
Still can't read it.
Lori,
Upside down and
Lori
backwards.
Button,
Do you
who's
see
here with
this?
us, yes, she makes these signs for us. So I'm just
They're
going to tell you
beautiful.
right now. We're already figuring out how to make the signs
Upside
reverse
down
and backwards. Just wait for the next out to lunch. Okay, these are handmade silver charms. I'm going to hold one up like this. These are handmade. They're struck. They're nice and thick. These are not like bendable little cheapy
No.
charms. Okay, they also have a little bead, and this is really important. I want to point this out. Everyone listening. Everyone. Okay.
Hold on. Just a minute. Now I'm listening.
Okay. You see this oval ring?
Oh, wait a minute. Just one more second.
Keep
I
distracted.
got something else coming in another ear. Oh, that's Soviet radar. Go right ahead. I'm listening.
Yes, we're a go for charms. We're a go for charms.
I'm a go for charms.
Okay. This oval ring
Smart.
is handmade by the artist. Okay.
Smatch.
What's nice about it is it's soldered. So when you add a necklace to this or hook this in, it's soldered. You don't lose your charm because they are tiny, and it makes it sturdy enough to be added to a
Key ring.
key ring. So a lot of people like to add these little daily reminder words to their key rings.
Brush your
Okay?
teeth.
Brush
Just
your
brush your
damn
teeth.
teeth. So this can
I got an idea. Brush your teeth.
These are single words. They're available in our online store, custom, and you can have any single word you want put on them.
They're online.
Sterling silver, fantastic. Some of the words and then we do keep some words just
there.
here at the store.
We just added it on to this beautiful key ring.
What we have today are some great words: bloom, princess, evolve, resist, focus, another evolve.
So when
what's
these
this
charms
one?
are in the store, Casey, they're a different price than the custom. So let me go and find that. real quick.
Desire, follow passion's a good one. Anyway, so I'm gonna just kind of lean these like these so you can see
your
them.
passion.
Ooh, bloom slid. Trying to
Yeah,
bloom where
well.
you're planted. That's what all the seeds in my yard did yesterday. I realized I planted
I
20,000.
told you where you're gonna find
Listen to this
them.
story. I planted 20,000 creeping thyme seeds that have now crept,
All the way into your sidewalk.
and they're on like this little ridge by the front of, like more like the front of my house. And then last night they all just went down to the sidewalk. So the creeping thyme is already creeping. I'm very excited. It's going to be a mystery where they come up. I love it. Okay. So little charms, custom order. You can order any single word you want, and they
They're
will be
26.
timed. 26. So the you can also do, if you want, the one thing she'll do two words or whatever is class.
TOO2.
Yeah, class of 2023 can be done. So it'll be stacked. Class 2023, and your charm will be slightly larger. She does do those as a special thing for graduates. So if you want class of 2023, you can have that done also. Again, think of, it's also good for people who are graduates themselves and they want to maybe have a connection to their school, their past, their friends they're going to be leaving and going to college, or their middle school to their high school. So a lot of people like to do these. They're very thoughtful.
Look, a boarding
for
school
moms,
reach.
they're amazing. They're also good for, like we said, the stacked rings are good for family
Oh, we've
necklaces.
done-
Start with the kids' names
Okay,
and
so
do a
we've done
family
a ton
necklace.
of these with single children's names.
Yes.
And mothers are wearing them at their necks.
Absolutely.
And then adding in their grandchildren.
Yeah.
What we got?
So
Anybody to say hi to, Miss Lori?
LD Wright,
Hey, you guys. Hey, friends.
Susan Shorebird,
Hi, Susan.
and Melly 0108.
Oh, 0108. Hey, Melly.
0108.
Okay, do your next one. I'm putting these on this thing because I
Okay.
am super
These are
duper
not
organized.
custom, but they are available on our online store. These are made in what we call nickel silver. So sterling silver has no nickel in it. These are purposely made in nickel silver, so it comes out looking a little more rugged. It has a great tone to it, but it is, because of the nickel in it, kind of like a nickel.
It's stronger.
It's
a little tiny
stronger.
bit stronger.
A lot stronger. And then what she does is she does what we call a rivet. It's actually a handmade rivet. I don't know if you guys can see that, in brass. These are online. Okay. They're called key things. If you're searching online, key things.
There's a great
And
graduation one in here.
there's really wonderful quotes on all of them. I'll let Sloan read as I show.
This one says, every accomplishment starts with the decision to try, and it is credited to John F. Kennedy. So she
Perfect
has put
gift.
the quote on the front, and then on the back, which has this really jumbo price tags upside down to you and backwards. She will also, if any of her quotes are attributable to someone, she puts the name on her pieces. So this one is John F. Kennedy.
Okay, I'm sorry. That's $38.
$38 gift.
And it has a John F. Kennedy quote that is perfect for a
That has been
graduate.
hand struck, every single letter.
And
struck
I
in
want
by
to
hand.
let you know what I do when I gift them.
You cry.
Every time. But
While she gift wrap them, and as she gives them, she goes,
Yes.
"Oh my God,
I take the key ring off for people who like jewelry. I take the key ring off
That's
and
a
I put
necklace,
a leather
people.
piece through and I reverse it through, and it makes a fantastic necklace like this. I mean, fantastic. So think outside the box, people. Come on. So that's that one. What does that one say, Sloan?
This one is one of my favorite graduation gifts. It says, "You did it. You finally graduated. It's about time."
We know we have those
This
people.
one is attributed to, well, the artist. She's
By
got
the
her
way,
stamp on the
I was
back.
gonna say all parents.
By the way,
Oh.
the aforementioned senior in high school.
It's about time,
It's about
people.
damn time I got this kid out of this part
This
and
takes
into a
forever.
college. And this one says, "Find joy in the ordinary." Great life advice.
That
Okay,
one's attributed to who?
that is Max Legato. Okay, so these are online also. These are not the custom ones. These are made
We do offer the custom in the store.
Yes.
And I just did like
and
2 or 3 this weekend.
Right. These can be custom. The custom may be online also. I don't remember. That's terrible.
We did a wonderful one this weekend for a woman who came in who her brother is going to be the godparent to her incoming baby. I actually burst into tears.
So you can pick any quote you
Yes.
want.
When she read me the quote, I was like, okay, I have
Or you can
to
write your
stop.
own quote, which I like to do.
It
I
was,
like to
and then on the
do
back,
customs written for the students.
right, and when you do the customs in the store, you'll be offered a chance to put a message on the back. And when she put love and the name of her child to be, I was like, oh, God.
Right.
If I got that
right?
gift, I would never take it off.
Right?
I would never take it off.
Can I make one that to my daughter that says, "Get the hell out of my house"?
You're sending that message.
Sorry.
You don't
Okay.
need a keychain for it.
I love my daughter. She's fantastic. And
They're all
I cannot
wonderful.
wait for her to come home and visit after she leaves and goes to college.
Exactly right. These are customizable
Okay.
online, correct?
These are customizable online. These are called the Thin Line necklaces. They are available online in already pre-made words and statements. And then you can also have these custom made, very reasonably priced. You have to do both cameras though, I think, that if you go closer. Okay. The words, it'll ask you some questions, but the words are just printed on there. This is a handmade plaque. So again, no bending, no warping, no breaking.
The chain is solid sterling. The plaque is solid sterling. This is sterling
And-
art by the same artist we've been talking about.
These are handmade clasps. It's very hard to see because it's so small. But anyway, it's a handmade clasp with an adjuster. And the adjuster is actually 4 total inches. So it goes from choker all the way to a 20-inch. It grabs here, and it has 2 tie-ins here and here. So you can wear it any length you choose.
Well, and in any season, like in the winter when
winter
you're
it's
wearing
longer,
sweaters.
shorter. And also it means that young graduates who maybe are graduating, let's say they're graduating from grade school into junior high, as they grow, the necklace kind of can grow with them too. These are wonderful. They're called the Thin Line. They're available online in custom and also standard made. This one actually says good trouble.
So these necklaces, no matter if you customize them, good trouble. Whether you customize them or they are in the case or online, they are $60, 60, and they are made for you if you customize them. They're ready to go if you purchase.
If you're
them in the
ordering
store.
online, make sure you understand that the shipping times on there it'll tell you in the information what the shipping times are, but if it is for a specific date it has to be done by, try to build in ship time.
And leave us a note.
Okay, but just leave us a note. You're gonna leave us notes at checkout anyway to tell us what you want on the piece and all that. Sloan works directly with the artist, so any notes you send in, they will go through Sloan specifically, and they will be seen.
It's true.
They will be seen.
It's true.
And
Do you
then,
know why? Because I'm very serious about this right now.
Sloan, I have this here as kind of a hint, and no one said anything so far. But does anyone else notice that I'm out of? You
After
need to
the
alternate
show-
water when you drink.
Yeah,
water.
after this show, she'll probably finish off that bottle of vodka in the fridge.
I'll drink this water. I'll eat any sushi you don't get down your gullet fast. We'll have our water and maybe a little more. That's all. Did you really drink all that?
Excuse me? I'm so sorry.
Do we have any more?
We do. We do. You gonna talk
Okay.
about the last one?
Yeah.
Are those online?
No.
Okay.
These are not online.
You know, sometimes when I come to work, it's my first day, and today's my very first day here at Stuff because I didn't know that this item wasn't online.
These are not online.
Because who can keep track of the 9,000 items
The
online
reason
right
these
now?
are not online
Who's
is
in charge
because,
of that?
Right.
Who's in charge of that? I ask you. I think it might be me. Ah!
The reason these are not online is most people know their ring size or know their ring size range and can order it pretty easily online. Bangle
Casey,
sizing.
what's your ring size?
I wear
What's your ring size?
8, 9, 10, 11.
Okay,
I
she's
don't wear
sick.
pinky rings.
She's sick and she knows.
Okay.
Most people don't know
That's
the
my
ring
right.
size.
Go half size down on each of the matching fingers, so they're all a half size smaller on my left than they are on my right.
Because you're right-handed.
And if I can wear it here, okay, it may fit here because this is a smaller hand. But if I wear it here, I can wear it here, or my thumbs. So if I buy a big sized ring, I can wear it on 6 digits. 6 digits. And to answer the question you may be thinking, which everyone at airports when I go through them, which I've been through a lot of airports recently, ask, do these come off? No, they do not.
That's why I leave her at that part of the airport and move on to the snack bar because she's in security for about 25 minutes.
Womb. Always.
I wish everybody was here right now because Donna Summer is playing.
Donna Summer is fine.
Tonight. Oh, I need
Say hi to the rest of you.
By me, beside me, to guide me.
How's it?
Okay, thank you, Lori. Who is it? Do you think they love Donna Summer like we do?
I know they do. They're named the Rusty U. Which
Hey,
is
Rusty U.
hilarious.
That is hilarious. Okay, so we do cuffs, which don't have to be sized. So let's get that out of the way. These are actually, but we do these only in store because the size of your quote determines the width of your bracelet. So we have some things to figure out with you, and so we like to do that in person or by phone. Sterling cuffs. You know what? So I decided I needed a backup singer. And so I put out a call, and a bunch of these really amazing people showed up. But there was this one person, she's a little special, and she just her spirit was so just out there. And I just thought, you know what? No one else is going to hire her. I mean, we know that. But I just felt like I should do that. And she kind of spoke to me and almost like we were family. And so I hired her, and we're still in the trial period. So if anyone has any feedback about my backup singer, please let me know. Okay, so quote cuffs.
When Leonard Skinner
Sterling
comes on,
Silver.
I'm not singing, okay?
We already sang to Barry Manilow today. Leonard Skinner. We've had a fun morning. Okay, so they are very much like the wide, or what we call the fat ring. They use the same kind of silver you can see here.
So cool.
And you can have a quote. Now, if you have a longer quote, the bracelet can stack higher or narrower. And then it can be cuff. And yes, you have an opportunity to put a little something on the inside back here. If you want a little notation or a private note, like love mom, in my case, or something like that, right? If I was giving one for my daughter, I could do that. These are $125, which is an amazing price for a handmade sterling silver bracelet. They make very nice gifts, lifetime
beautiful.
collecting pieces. Then let's talk bangles, which I know a little bit about.
This ring says never give up.
Right, I just said that earlier.
Come
You didn't
on.
hear me? Were you
Well,
drinking?
No, I was drinking at lunch. Is
Okay.
it Thursday?
Bangles. she does two styles. She does a flat and a rounded. Can you guys see these? Flat and rounded. Can I kind of help with that?
Show it this way.
This
There
way.
we go.
Flat and rounded, same price. The quote goes around. And again, you can do a little bit on the inside. The reason I
Like
say,
a love mom on
Yeah.
the inside.
the reason I say you can do a small amount on the inside, something you should know. Because these are
hammered.
anvil engraved. So what that means is there's a little letter on a little, like a little anvil thing, and they lay it on the silver and they strike it with their full strength.
She strikes it.
I don't do this. I have done it because I wanted to see how hard it was. And it's really hard. It's just, let me know. One of the things that looks easy, don't embarrass yourself. Okay, so she strikes it in there really deep, which is how you get
most art.
yes.
You try,
all
think,
art.
oh, I can make that, and then
The
you try, and you
simpler
realize,
it looks,
oh,
the harder it is, and
my
the more
God, I am so humbled.
and the more humble pie you're going to be eating, right?
It's a big
so
old portion.
each letter is hand struck into the piece. You cannot put the text on the front and back of a piece that they overlap each other, because then the striking could make the piece be weak. So that is why we say a little bit of room on the back. If your quote stops like here, you could then have room right here. Does that, I mean, that's just like background.
But we walked through all this with you.
All of
this
this
is
with
so
you.
easy peasy.
So you do either one, and you can do any quote you want, and then you can also collect them.
Like some people do.
Okay. Now, so, and then we do different sizes. You can see that.
But this,
You know, on the camera, it almost looks like I have magic rings.
Actually, it almost looks like. Look, we can make. Hold those up, because we're gonna do the. We're
Right?
gonna do the.
Oh, the fairy rings. The fairy ones.
We can also do the Olympics.
Oh, wait.
I think I can.
Can you
get
do the song?
Olympics.
Dun, 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 dun.
Hey!
Dun, dun. Okay.
Okay.
Olympic silver wearing jewelry.
We took second place. Second place in the Olympics, right here.
Who can wear the most bangles on one arm?
Casey can.
Our
She just
winner
won.
is for the
Casey.
gold. I really would
No.
prefer to win the silver.
No, we're winning the silver.
I know. Okay. So some of mine, to give you some examples of what you could do for people that are wonderful. I have one that says, I'm smiling because I'm your sister on one side, and on the back side it says, I'm laughing because you can do nothing about it. From my backup singer. I have one that says, it is in the giving that we receive, which reminds me that. I have one with strangely, my daughter asked me about this recently because she hadn't noticed until now. I have one with my daughter's name on one side, and on the back side, it's my nephew's name. And she's like, why do you have, and I said, I inherited it from my mom when she passed away. So I wear her bracelet.
Which was her
Her grandchildren. And then I have one with my sister, me, and our younger sister who passed away many years ago, on another one which I inherited from my mother. So she had her kids bracelet, and next to it she had her grandkids bracelet, which I love. And then I have 5 individual plain ones that represent the 5 original people of my family.
When she did she did the kids bracelet that you and me, did she put the birth dates?
Yeah, so on the
That's really cool.
So I have Sloane's birthday, my birthday, and my little sister's birthday on my arm at all times, and it's super helpful. And I believe inside, yes, on the one that has my daughter and my nephew, I have their birthdays on the inside. So anyway, that's how we had those made custom for our mom for Mother's Day on 2 separate occasions. And so that's why we think they're a fantastic gift. So Sloan, what else should we talk about? Appreciation April.
Appreciation April. Every single thing we showed you today.
I have the bag too.
Most likely get you.
Yes. $75 or more. So this bangle, free gift.
If you spend $75 in our store on one item or multiple items equaling $75, you're going to get the picnic kit. You're going to get this great bag, cool stuff inside, 2 plates, and 2 cups.
Woo!
And the cups.
Oh wait, hold on. Let me do the Vanna White.
And the cups, you get to choose between birds and leopards.
Yeppards.
Yippers.
Okay.
Oh, Mom, look at
the
these
yeppards. Okay. So what we also want to say is peace, love, and booty bumps to all of our customers. We want to remind you to get up, suit up, and show up every day in your life. We will keep doing the same thing. we want to remind you that our store is obviously a small business we'd love for you to support. But we want to remind you that what our store actually does is to support other small business owners to the tune of a couple hundred every day, day in and day out, because our sourcing, our buying, our creators are all small mom and pop companies. And if it is a bigger company, it is owned by an artist or a creator who
Works their little tushy off.
And probably started out as a small business. Sometimes we were already representing them. So we have some great stories there. So remember to shop small, support small, and we now have an online store, so you can do that from anywhere, and you can tell other people how to do that from anywhere.
And whatever you do, when you get an invitation to waste an entire hour on a Thursday, do it with us.
Oh, and what we suggest, you know how acronyms really, like on your calendar, have people take things more seriously? So OTL, out to lunch, you can rename that any way you want. And it could be a meeting on your group calendar for like your office mates and say, I've got a Zoom.
I gotta go. I got
on
an OTL.
the third Thursday of every month. And
What?
it's
Look at the time. I got an OTL.
Occupational further learning or something, or like technical learning, occupational technical learning.
Done.
And it's like, and you, of course, part of what they ask you to do is have a little drink, a little bit of food, so
Sushi.
that just loosen up so you can share your feelings, stuff like that. Anyway, whatever you need to be able to put this on your calendar. Occasionally we have to skip a month because of life, but we are back. We are happy. We're in the middle of Appreciation April. We've got food to eat when we get off camera. We suggest trying, if you like Japanese food, Sayachi in Brookside is fantastic. The owner's fantastic people, really great business. And during COVID especially, we all in Brookside hunkered down and helped each other. And so we're very happy to all still be here.
All true.
What else?
All true. That's it. We just want to say thank you so much.
Oh, if you're not on our email list, if you're currently watching us from Facebook or Instagram and you don't have us on your other social feed, we suggest doing both, because we do every once in a while post special things for one or the other. And if you're not on our email list, you can go to our website at astorenamedstuff.com.
Casey, I am right now.
Sign up, and that way you'll get everything, coupons, specials, all the special stuff. And if you'd like to call the store today, we're open, of course, to order any of the items you've seen or to talk to a staff member. You can call 816-361-8222. I almost gave my personal number there.
And Casey, I'm sending up a bunch of love to everybody who joined us today. I'm doing a ton of hearts on the Facebook.
Yes, we love you all. We're appreciative of all of you. We are open in our physical store Monday through Sundays. No. Wednesday through Sundays. Don't drink at lunch. Wednesdays through Sundays. We are closed to the public Monday and Tuesday, but our online store is always open.
Monday, Tuesday's our weekend.
That's our weekend. And we learned one thing we came out of COVID with, one thing we carried over from COVID that was positive, is that we need to make sure that we are living our best lives and that our staff gets to live their best lives. And that has been a wonderful, healthy change to our store. So we are open Wednesday through Sundays for you. So we'd love to see you.
Online stores open 24/7.
Yeah, I'm going to say both of those again. 816-361-8222 is our phone number. It's also in both of our profiles on both social media channels. And astorenamedstuff.com is where you will find us online. .com. We post most of our events on Facebook. Instagram doesn't allow us to do this, but we try to put posts out about it. And if you ever need us, or there's anything we can do for you, or if you just want to even have our ideas or input, feel free to reach out. Our team is amazing. And the only thing I'm going to ask now is, if you're still on and watching us, what we'd like to do is pick an emoji of how you feel right now. Are you happy? Are you laughing, joyful? Are you in love? What is your deal? Give us a bunch of emoji love here. We would love to feel you and see you right now as we close out. So we want to say thank you to everyone for joining us. Your time is valuable, and we absolutely acknowledge that.
Thank you for loving us like we love you. Goodbye.
We love you.
We do love you. It's true.
Okay, I'm going to lean forward.
Goodbye, friends.